Okay, so I'm on a way to a restaurant to meet a couple of people, and as you can see, I'm driving at night. So I figured I'd just turn on my camera so you can see what it's like to drive at night here in Merida. This small car that is in front of me is afraid to drive. You see, they don't have all of their headlights on or rear lights on, and it's been driving like 10 miles an hour. And you have to also, when you drive at night, you have to pay attention to these topes. The little bumps in the road, those are called topes. Oh, the brake light works. Okay. They could have made the turn, but they didn't. Okay. So at night, oh, there's a pothole. You have to look for potholes. You have to look for people on their bikes. You see the person, oh, pothole. You have to look for topes. You have to look for a horse, because there's a horse that lives on this block here to the right. And he's free range. Oof. That was terrible. You can't go more than, we're going about 20 miles an hour. You can't, on most of the roads here, you can't go more than 25, 30 miles an hour because there's too much going on. It doesn't help that my windshield is not that clean. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, big pothole. Ooh. This is Calle 8. Watch out for the dogs. I don't know if you can see that dog in the middle of the road. And this is a walking path, and they're not very visible, especially at night. So sometimes they just show up out of nowhere. And I'm doing this, I don't want to scare anybody from driving. I'm just doing this so you can get an idea of what it's like to drive at night, because I don't think I've ever seen a video where someone shows what it's like at night. Ooh. Now, did you see the green light? It was flashing. What that means is it's about to turn yellow, and then there's going to be a flashing yellow light, and then it turns red. And we're heading into Central. the city, the downtown area of Merida. The one good thing is if you have someone in front of you, immediately in front of you, you have an indication of where the potholes are and the topes are, because of course if you're paying attention to the vehicle in front of you and their brake lights, then you know they're slowing down or stopping for a reason, versus the road not having any vehicles on it and you have to really pay attention to the road at night. Make sure that no one walks across the street. Make sure there's not a child or a dog that walks across the street at night. Because it is an event. And if it rains at night, it's very difficult to see the potholes. And sometimes these potholes are deep enough to lay a tire flat and the tire can fully be inside of the pothole. And it's deep enough and wide enough. And I'm not even gonna lie, once they find a pothole, they are quick to fill it, especially the tire potholes, they are quick to fill it. But you'll have a time if you ever come across one of those and mess up your car. And the street that I'm on now is a one-way street. The only indication I have that it's a one-way street is the fact that the parked cars are facing one way. Oopsie. Right now we're going 25 miles an hour. This looks like a really good road here. Part of the road. It's nice and smooth. And if you notice, the street lights aren't that bright, so it is kind of difficult to see at night. Which I kind of understand why some of the street lights aren't bright, because some of these houses are right underneath the street lights. So that kind of makes sense. See people, it's what, 8:30, people outside walking their dogs. They tend to walk their dogs even later. So the lane on the far right, that's a lane for the buses, and you're supposed to keep that lane clear for bus travel. Sometimes you do have to use it. The park is open. All these cars parked on the left-hand side, they're actually that's the spots for La Plancha Park. And that park is open 24 hours. It's a huge park. I think it's 10 miles in radius. Not 10 miles radius. 10 miles square. $20 kilometers, so yeah, around 10 miles square, according to their website. Now you see how the lanes just shift? Now we are allowed to drive in the left lane, or the right lane, where the buses are. Okay, so my turn is coming up soon. Okay, so now it's just a matter of looking for a place to park. The restaurant I'm going to is on the right hand side. Can I park here? No. Is that a parking space? No. So now we just have to drive around to look for a parking space. And this is the park here, La Plancha Park. I guess I could park in the parking spaces for the park, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. Yeah, nope, can't park there. Now I look crazy because I'm just driving all over the road, unfortunately, looking for a place to park. You know what? We'll just go down one more because that's in front of somebody's house. Oh yeah, this better park in here. And I'll walk down the block. Oh my. Oh, this street is terrible. But yep, I'm about to park. That's what it's like to drive around at night in Merida. Now you know what to expect. You guys have a good night. JoJo is out. Deuces.